Welcome back. I just want to apologise first. I've not been uploading any videos. I have videos on the channel to upload, but I've just not clicked the upload button, simply because most of the videos on my channel are diary videos. This is a diary video, but I'm going to have to upload it now, so at least you know where I am before I could even put my other diary videos on. I've got diary videos where it was cold and raining, and recently, as probably everyone knows, we're having sun, so I'm a bit behind. I've not uploaded any videos on the Fiesta because simply I've not done anything on the Fiesta. We've got the hood there, which is still in its box. Nice bit of spray paint there. In fact, I'll show you the Fiesta. It's still at the front. I've not touched it since we last uploaded a video, apart from trying to get rid of the smell inside of it with various concoctions. It's still there. And the simple reason why I've not done anything on the Fiesta or uploaded any videos, because I needed to concentrate on this. So I have completely stripped the front end, replaced lots of panels, replaced the scuttle panel, well, changed the interior. The seats are currently there, but I needed to get onto it. I just realised I've detailed this car, and I just realised I've got some swirl marks all over it, so I'm going to have to get some swirl mark remover on it. But yeah, it probably looks a bit more cleaner since we last saw it. So I've been feckling. I need to put it over here where the dog is. So let me put you over here, and you can watch me bring the car out. There's no point in me trying to get it to work over there. Oh God. Yeah, it's not easy at all. I've got my stool in here. You'll see why the seats are out in a minute. Not because they're broken or anything, but it's let's move this back. Smoky! I need a new clutch cylinder, so I have to pump the clutch to give me some pressure. Another one of those jobs, I've got to get round to it, but I'm trying to get around to other jobs first before I get to that. I mean, the clutch obviously is important, but I can pump the clutch and get that to work. You can't pump paint. Where's the dog gone? I know she will run off from me. They always get fear that I'm running her over, and I know I ain't. I should be so bloody lucky if I run her over. Oh shit, that's the problem with sitting on this chair. God, it's hot in here. Right, I'll give you a swirl around the car now. A swirl. I've got a feeling I've put my steering wheel on bloody cockeye. I bet I have, it feels cockeye. I don't know. Right, let's get you. So I'll show you why the seats are out. It's because I've done the interior. So I've changed the interior from the original black. Actually, the black is still there. I made the decision to keep the old carpets in here, which is there, and that was because there's quite a nice foam backing on the original carpet. So if I put this down, it'd be straight on the metal. And though it's absolutely fine to put it straight on the metal, there's only that literally thin bit of metal between you and the floor, and it's quite, well, anyone who knows that drives with me, it's quite tinny. So it was a bit of extra cushioning for sound deadening. But what I've been doing is I've had all the dashboard out, and I've replaced the windscreen and the seal. As you know, I did the scuttle. It's just been a nightmare. So obviously it's all painted back up now. So last time you saw this, it was all in bits. So I ended up painting to obviously replace the scuttle. I have got a little crack there, which is a bit irritating. I guess that was going to happen, but it's, compared to what it was, it's not too bad. But so yeah, so the original thing was I wanted to change the windscreen because the old windscreen was delaminating. So to get the windscreen out, I had to take the rubber off, and that revealed tons of rust. Yeah, ignore that, that's me. There's a bit of sealant on there. So I changed the scuttle, which as you saw in previous videos, and it was a bloody nightmare. But yeah, so the new scuttle's in. So then I had to repaint it all. So of course it was never going to get away with just repainting the scuttle. So we had to paint all this. Well, that's the original paint. There's a blend somewhere here. I think it's about there. The paint is slightly different, but you know, because you have these lovely strips, you get away with the blend. So we painted the scuttle, the wing, all the front end around there, bezels. We did lots of rust protection down here. Not amazing, as I say, it was just to get it going again. This is no concourse restoration, it just looks better than what it did. I got rid of the rust in there. I don't anticipate some of this lasting another 2 years again, but I'm happy with that. It will keep it going for a bit longer. I'm a bit annoyed about that bit there. Got a little bit of cracking. I think I used the wrong filler. Never mind, but again, it's for me, no one else, so I'm happy with it. Oh yeah, look at that dust. I polished this car to death as well. Yeah, so basically we repainted the old front end. I took all the chrome off and re-chromed it. Yeah, so new windscreen, the wiper blades have been done. Oh, the faffing to get these adjusted to make them swing better. But oh, that windscreen looks so much more better. I can actually see through it. The other one was so peppered in scratches and stone chips, and there was nothing wrong with it. In fact, it's in the shed, but it just looked horrible, absolutely horrible. I took the wing mirrors off and redid them. I buffed the plastic up. They always wobbled, but I've got them nice and firm now. Again on that one, I buffed them all up. This strip, I've got to put a bit of sealant on there. I'm missing the inner strip in here, so I need to sort that out. It was never had one. That's why the paint keeps chipping inside. This, I've just been really cheap. I've took this off, made it look the best I can. I even put a bit of filler in it, look, and whacked it back on just to get it going. I mean, I'm going to buy you some. I'm just terrible, I haven't got round to it. Surprised how much when you do polishing you forget where you've been. What else have I done? So I've actually polished it, but I just saw that bit there and there. Doesn't look as nicely polished. I suppose there is a bit of a colour difference, but not that much. There's more metallic in this one. The paint I had made up doesn't seem to be a lot of metallic. The only thing I haven't got is the stripe going down there, but I'm not fussed about that at the moment. I don't mind that being like that. As I say, this was just a job to get it going for me. It's never for sale. I don't mind driving around. From a distance it looks fine. Loads of people will go, oh, that's alright. That'll do me. Clean the wheels and put some tyre slick on them. That indicator started wobbling again. The doors are the worst on here. I've not done anything with the doors, but they are bad. I'm guessing they might pop up on the MOT. I don't know if the door would come up on the MOT. They do need doing. They need taking off and reskinning, but yeah, that's an easy job. I think I can manage that as the car's in use. The bit on the front I couldn't. I had to take it off the road for that. I really need to do that bit. I'm annoyed about that. I took the plastics off and re-cleaned all that. Just realised there's some paint chipping under there. Where's that from? I never saw that before, and I haven't repainted that. Nor there. I've not painted that either. I never even noticed this. Wow, so annoying. So I could have repainted that. This parked car has been painted a few times. The roof looks alright. It's a bit dusty. Can't believe how much I scrubbed this and the glass. I can't even believe, look at the state of the glass. I've done all this. It's been sat over there in the dust. What else have I done? God, I proper left it, didn't I? I've just done the boot out, so I redid the boot. I probably don't look like a lot to a lot of people, but trust me, this is all minging in here. I haven't done much to it other than just respray it, but it's so much more, but it still stinks. Bit of dust in there. I broke the straps, which is a bit annoying. I did put some of these temporary things on, but they pulled off. I spent all of yesterday trying to get that backlight working. I had all the wire out inside, under the bonnet, in the engine. That's why the cover's out in there. All that had to get the petrol tank out. Could have been this side, but no, it had to be that side. Dodgy earth. None of it would work. This side worked because I'm prepping it for its MOT. I was changing the bulbs. I thought all the bulbs had gone. Realised it was a dodgy earth. So I changed the bulbs in that and the bulbs in that. I will tell you as I'm here. No, go back to it. So we've done the bulbs in that, done the bulbs in that. I took this off and resprayed it. I changed the bulbs in that. I think I spent like £12 at Alfred's on bulbs. I had to change the headlight bulbs and the side lights, indicators. They're all a bit tat. I've got to put the seats back in now. Once I give the interior a bit of a clean. This is why I wasn't too bothered about the strips, because they're full of anyway. But I'm happy with that side. That was quite nice actually. There's a dent there as well. This car's not perfect. It's just usable. There's a bit down here, but you know, it's a Mini. It's an ongoing thing. It's usable. It's presentable. You could quite happily sell it like that. I've seen worse. I've seen rust buckets with no MOT. Mind you, there's no MOT on this, but that's quite nice on there, doesn't it? Anyway, right. Sorry about the wind if it's windy. I'm going to finish clean. Oh, I lost the bloody screws out of that. Anyway, what do you think of the red interior? It's a sidewalk, so it does have red incense or what? It has red seat belts. That's a brand new seat belt, by the way. The old one was tatty. You can kind of see that they're a bit worn out, but it has lots of red inside, obviously on the seats and bits and bobs. So you've got the old tatty black one, and then a red in. So I've got to clean all this, but yeah. Anyway, let's get on with that, and I'll come back to you in a minute once it's a bit more cleaner. Oh, and I've got to put the dashboard inlay bit in. Glass looks cleaner this side. Anyway, I'll see you in a minute. Right, we're finally done. You can't imagine how happy I am that it's completed. Well, it's ready, put it that way. It's not complete. That bloody tree, there's always birds in it. There's a few cloths there just to give you an idea of the dirt that I got off it. So I've just give it a quick going over again with some 3M Ultra to get rid of a few of the small marks. I did it by hand, so it's probably not the best. But yeah, oh, for God's sake, I literally just cleaned that glass as well, and it's still showing through. So many scratches on it. This is what the glass was like. I don't know if you can see it on the front. It's quite bad. As you can see now, it's lovely. It's not been in, even on the road yet, so there's no chips or anything on it, but we're nice and tidy. Oh, I've just hoovered in here and it's got bits everywhere again. Let's put the seat belts in, ready for the MOT. God, I can't believe it's the only problem now. I've got no mats. I have got some mats there, but they're a bit tat. They're from a Kia Picanto my dad's that he never wanted out of his new car. We've done the boot, haven't we? So we're fine on the boot. I have got to put the jack back in, that reminds me, though I haven't got a spare, so I don't need to worry about that failing the MOT. But yeah, we're in. No, ignore my phone. Well, that's it. I've adjusted the seats and I've put oil on them so I can actually get them to run to and back. So that's loads better, but it's nice and tidy in here now. Still smells like an oily classic Mini, as they do. They always smell oily, but I like that smell. If you're aware of Minis, there's 2 air vents. It's just cold air that feed from outside. There's nothing to do with the heating. It's I've had to put a little panel in there. There's a bit of rust, and it's quite what's the word? It's quite far in, and I'm not in the position at the moment to prepare to try and remove it. So I put a temporary patch over it with some U-pole bonding. It's not the best, but it will do for now. It's not structural, it's just a little hole. So that hole there should be here, and there should be a cold air vent, which, to be fair, I never have switched on because it just constantly blows cold air. There's no fan assistance. The fan assistance is here, so the fan just does that, and then there's some holes here. So if I can demonstrate to you, if you're not aware of Minis, let's turn the heater off. So you put that on, so that's blowing there. I don't know why I just did that for. The mic's on me, not there. So if you put it to there, it will now blow up here somewhat. I don't think that one's connected. It doesn't feel like it's connected. That one does. And then if you put it onto off, it turns them all off, which it blows a little bit down there, but yeah, it's pretty naff. That's all you get, and that's the heater knob. So where it is at the moment, it's on hot. I always keep it on hot, because every time you push it back in and push it back out, it gets stuck, even though I've changed the thermostat and everything. But the only one thing that's got wrong with it at the moment, in fact, I'm going to put that heat blower back on. It's quite cool, that is. The only thing that's got, actually, let's turn it off so you can hear it. If you listen, it's got a squeaky fan. It's really irritating. I've adjusted it as much as I can and it won't work. It's really, really annoying. There you go. It normally goes after a bit. I'm going to order a fan. It will go to the MOT no matter what. Even if there's a squeak, I don't really care. If anyone's interested, the mileage on it is 81,825. And I've had this car a fair few years, and I had it on, I think it was 78. I don't do a lot of mileage in it. Well, my insurance policy is only 1,000 miles a year. So that kind of gives you an indication. Where's that beeping? That gives you an indication of how many miles I do. You don't want to drive a Mini all the time. I need to take my camera off, otherwise it will constantly record and it will flatten the battery, ironically. And I've just put a new battery on it. There's always some parasitic drain in a Mini, drives you up the wall. But that's it. I'm happy now, it's finished. We can get back onto the Fiesta, which, as I say, I've got to spray off. There's only that bit left to do, but you know what that entails. Do that bit, you've got to take the rubber out and the strip. I'm going to replace the rubber and the strip and take the window out, but I know that's not too bad in there because there's only a bit of rust. God, it don't want to be like the front one. I need to put that back in there. My shed's estate. I think anybody knows that. If I'm working, my shed's estate. And then when I got, it's going to rain for the next week, so I will tidy my shed up. But where are they? I do need to buy some paint. I've spent £100 on paint recently and bought my Mini paint and paint for the Fiesta. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there you go. So Moondust Silver Ford, that's the paint for the Fiesta. So I've got to spray the bonnet and the wing. Obviously the bonnet's over there. I've got some fade out thinners for the bumper because it needs a bit of touch up. I've got some filler primer there with an activator. I need to get a new gun though. I can't. Oh, I've run out of 1K clear coat. That was the Mini. I've gone through 2 of them on the Mini because you know you always have some sort of problems. Let me turn my camera on. Yeah, so I need to get some. I need to get a new gun for spraying the bonnet and the wing. I've got my little one gun, and it does work, but oh my god, it's only got a 1mm tip. Clear coat comes out really crap. The base coat's okay. I've got this little crappy gun I use for the filler primer. I mean, filler primer's primer. I've got that, and there's a cap somewhere. Yeah, there you go. Doesn't really matter what gun I use for the primer, I find, because you're going to sand it down anyway. That's if you could do that with all the paint, it'd be great. But I need to get a new gun. I've got one here. It's a really cheap, nasty one, and I used it once and it was crap. It's really heavy and it's really made shite. When you push the gun in, it slides out really slow. See it? I just don't like it. It's too big. I need to get something a bit medium. So the cheapy gun I've got there, I quite happily have one of them again in the bigger size. I need like a 1.7mm tip or something. Well, I need one with a couple of mil tips so I can change them between. But yeah, so I can do the hood of the American hood, as it is a Ford after all. But as you can see, it's in there. We got that from Part Busters and actually delivered it as well. Part Busters, because kindly, which is nice, I had the hood and the wing from Part Busters, and the guy delivered them, and he kindly asked me to take them out the box there and then see if there's any dents so they could log it, which was nice. I don't always do that. The finishing touches to the Mini is, I've got a Mini sticker, which I had from Mini Sport, because I bought loads of things from them. And then I've got these, look. So I'm going to put an Everyday Salvage sticker on my back. I think Revive and Salvage buys these off eBay as well, because they're kind of the same. I think it goes on the outside, so I'm just going to stick it on there. Even though it's not Salvage. I'm a bit funny about sticking them on cars. Especially when you're selling a car and it's not a salvage car. People might, oh I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? Anyway, not to worry. And I'm going to go and stick that on the car as well. So that's it there. I'm going to end that there. My next diary video hopefully will be sorting the car for its MOT. So it is Wednesday the 16th of June. And it's going this Saturday for its MOT. So wish me luck. There's a video on my lights coming out. Where is it? Yeah. There's a video on these lights coming out. It's a bit behind, so if you do watch it and realise it's cold and wintry outside, it's because it's a bit behind. But I do hope to get on the Fiesta. But I will say, we're obviously having lots of beautiful hot weather in England at the moment. We're up to 27 some days. Today is reportedly 24. It's going to be the last summery day for the next week. So it's going to be raining for the next week. So I don't know if I can spray the hood and the wing. I haven't got a clue. Though I've got the gazebo. But whether the air is too damp to spray, I don't know. But yeah, we are due lots of rain, so we'll see. I did want to ideally spray. Well, I've got to spray the inside of the hood first. But I obviously want to spray the hood. No, I might spray the hood separately. I need to spray the wing on the car though, because I need to blend into the bumper. So yeah, anyway, I'll leave it there, and you get the gist. My video is a bit behind, but as you can see, I've been doing my Mini. I just want to get it back on the road. And that's it. I'll do an update on my other car shortly, especially the Audi, because I've got issues with the Audi. And I didn't know I had issues until my mate pointed out. Anyway, that's it. Don't forget to subscribe. If you like my content, watch my other videos, you get a gist of what we do. We do salvage cars, repossessed cars. We're doing the Fiesta out there, which is repossessed, and no damage, which is nice. Not recorded even. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye bye.